to go over the markets, and things have been getting real interesting. As you can tell, we have Bitcoin is really in the throes of a reversal. This is our opportunity to finally get ourselves out of the bear market we've been in, and finally get ourselves go into bull market territory. Now, of course, we still have a little bit of a ways to go before we get there. But we're going to go over that stuff tonight. We have some new coin I want to go over. This is not going to be a long show. Tonight's show, I'd like to keep within the half an hour range. I know normally we go for a couple hours. And yeah, some stuff happened earlier in the day that, let's just say I got some bad news that involves family. So I'm not going to be going all night. I definitely have some other things that I have to deal with, work on. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to give you guys at least a little bit of a show, and we'll have some fun. Now, as always, I am going to share my link, and then we'll get into some things. We'll get into some coinage. Just give me 1 second, guys. You know, it always takes me a minute. I'm a slowpoke. We will get some things. Oh, man. Something's up with my keyboard, man. Just got this new keyboard, and it acts way too funky. Not happy with that. Come on, man. Okay, so we got some things done. So what's going on, guys? Tonight, like I already said earlier, we're definitely going to be going over Bitcoin. This is the reversal, man. The reversal is here. I'm going to act more or less like it's here. Like, I see no other reason to not say the reversal is here. I see no reason to say it, to not say it. I'm not like saying, okay, well, that's it. It's here. Everything's changed. This is a bull market cycle. No, we're not saying that, but we are going to treat this like a reversal. Again, that doesn't mean we go on to some kind of spending spree, but that should mean that we do at least realize that we need to get back into the market at a good low point. Zachariah, what's happening, buddy? And another thing we're going to do tonight, I know there's not many here. Didn't buy everything I wanted. Well, hey, dude, then get it now. What do you mean? Get it now. It's not too late. This is the time. If you, this is the, I mean, I don't know, of course, your equity situation, but I would definitely, now is the time. If you want to buy things, buy them now, because this is probably going to be the actual reversal. Now, that doesn't mean we can't get back down to like 4K, which is, totally possible. Or I'm sorry, 40K. Yeah, right, 4K. It doesn't mean we can't get back down to 40K. But Danny, what's happening, my brother? Ow! And so, Danny, the same deal, man. Tonight we're going to be going over some new coin. I got some ones that you possibly haven't heard of, boys and girls. And we will also, of course, be going over, I wanted to go over a little bit from last time. I definitely want to check out, just because I really liked the way they looked when we went over them. Looks. I actually want to go over looks. And I actually want to go over, damn, there was something else I wanted to check out. Well, whatever. We'll check it out in a little bit anyway. We'll check out some stuff. If you guys have some stuff that you want to look at tonight, if there's any charts you want to look at tonight, I'm giving everybody 2. I don't want this to be a crazy late night show. I mentioned this earlier. Some things happened today that I'm not very happy about, that are personal, dealt with my personal family. So I'll be honest, I'm a little upset. but that's okay. I want to keep the show going. But my point is I'm just good for half an hour tonight. So, or you know what I mean? We'll get in everybody's two. We'll go over the stuff, and we'll call it a little bit early. And then, of course, this Friday we'll have a bigger show. I apologize, but there's just some things going on right now. I am not. Things got kind of crappy today. So, not in the best of moods. I apologize. I'm gonna try to be in the best of moods for you, for you, the viewer. Like and subscribe and all that good crap. Share the stream. Blah blah blah. And yeah, I want to go over looks tonight as well. We will. I want to check that out. And like I said, if you guys have anything you want to look at, and of course we will. Well, I mean, if we get up to 90 minutes, so be it. I don't know if I want to go that long tonight. We'll see. You know what I mean? If we're having fun and we're looking at things, I don't care. Let's just hang out. But if I can keep it under half an hour, I actually have to make some phone calls to my family because I don't want to get into it. Anyway, all right. All right. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Tuesday evening, Conquering Crypto. My name is DeMarco. This is Conquering Crypto Live on Tuesday night. You can reach us most of the time on Facebook, Discord, all the good places, TikTok, TradingView. You can find us all over. Instagram, I don't have that up here. I should actually have that up here. That we're on Instagram all the time. I update a good amount. And if you guys want to tip me, of course, if you want to toss me a buck or two, I know some of you have, and it's super appreciated. Thank you, by the way. But we have that available too, and you can hit me up through Venmo. Okay, guys, so let's do it. Look, the Bitcoin reversal, I think, is in the mix. This, to me, is a really strong signal. Hold on. I apologize. I've been so stuffy all week, man. Sorry about that. Okay. The Bitcoin reversal, I think, is kind of like it's here. So I don't want to say, oh, I've got proof and we're all good and no need to worry. But we did just bounce off the major uptrend line. So if we go in a little bit here, if we check this out, boom. So we bounced. So I didn't think we were going to get over 45K, right? So that was the thing. I was like, we're not going to make it over 45K. I didn't think we would, you know? And when it happened, I was honestly like, no way. Like, we're above 45K. That's a big deal. That's another indicator that the reversal is here because I don't know if you guys have watched any of my other videos recently. I showed that we have not broken a previous resistance point in 3 months. And by that, I mean in contained price. So this is the first time that resistance has broken versus a previous resistance. If you go back, it hasn't happened. See how this is level? I know some of these aren't perfectly level, but see how this just goes down? See how this just goes down? The point being is that we haven't reached a point where we break resistance in a bull push. Guys, that has not happened in 3 months. Do you realize that? I know at least some of you right now trade a good amount of crypto in here, right? 3 months is how long it's been that we have been fighting against the bull market. I don't want to say that's insane because of course it's just a market cycle, but that's pretty crazy, man, in my opinion. Like, enough is enough. the bear market did its thing, and now that's it. I'm good. I'm ready for the bull market, right? I mean, it makes perfect sense. So as we can see, we're developing it, man. So you see this triangle I've got going on, gentlemen, and maybe later. I don't know who else I have in here, but do you see this green triangle? I thought I was gonna have to kill it. Like, I thought that wasn't gonna be my my updated TA anymore. But we bounced off the major uptrend right here, and then we started to form this triangle. Now, we would have formed a tighter triangle. Check this out. We would have formed that. Okay, so it's not like the hugest deal. So instead of that, we now are looking at what we just had. So actually, I can do this. Okay, so that's what we had. That's what we have now. And to me, honestly, man, fantastic. It looks good. It looks like the reversal's coming. Let's go over Ethereum. Ooh, I didn't know the. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I specifically did not look at some of this stuff just to wait. Ethereum has broken the wall. This is pretty big. This like hear what I'm saying because I think some of you understand it. Actually, probably most of you do. But Ethereum has broken its bear wall. And I think, no joke, this is the first time in 3 months. You know, like Bitcoin broke it. We talk about that all the time. Bitcoin broke it back the week of Christmas, right? Ethereum has not had that chance. Look at this. Look, we've not had that chance. We have been on the bear dissension. And so you know what? If you guys don't mind, actually, you can see the process that I go through on TradingView. I'm gonna post about this because this is that important. So come along, hang out with me for a little bit. We'll get the show going. How about as long as we need to? I want to make sure you guys understand what's going on with the market. We'll get in some of your coin, and I want to go over some new coin. So definitely hang out, like and subscribe, whatever. And guys, Ethereum just broke out. Do you understand that? You guys get that? Ethereum just broke out. I actually have to place an order. Like I have to place. Do you guys want to see real quick how I place Forex orders? So I know you probably aren't that interested in how I trade Forex, but I use this program called MetaTrader. Okay, so this is my MetaTrader. I know you guys can't see it because all that stuff's up there, but this is it. You can trade Forex. Forex looks like this, by the way. If you guys are interested in that, nobody I know trades Forex except for me, and it's basically just trading currency. But like, let's look at some of this stuff. I'll just show you what some of them look like real quick. This is what Forex. You know what? We'll go to another thing. This is what Forex looks like. Okay, so it's got a lot, because remember, when we deal with crypto follows Bitcoin, right? So whenever we go to look at things, I know Zach, I know you do a lot of TA. So whenever we go to look at things, the only thing that sucks about crypto is the charting always has to do kind of with Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin is so important that it's like you could trade Bitcoin and it's kind of like you're trading the rest of them at the same time. Does that make sense? Kind of. Well, it totally is not like that when it comes to stocks and Forex. And this is Forex. So Forex pairs up two currencies. So for instance, we're looking at the Australian dollar right now versus the screen is blind. That screen is blind. I know. Sorry, man. So MetaTrader doesn't have dark mode. MetaTrader's like old school. And by the way, in order to even use MetaTrader, it's crazy. It's like, oh my God. I've been using it for like a year and a half now, and I feel like I learned something new every time. But anyway, this is the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. And you can just see this goes back all the way back to 2013. So of course, it's just price going up and down. But you can find so many different types of patterns in all of these different pairings. Okay, you can just find so many different patterns, which means, especially like for you, Zach, this if you ever wanted to try it or check it out, anybody that does TA, the better you are with TA, the better you are at Forex. Of course, the better you are at all charting, but Forex is like primo. If you can do Forex, you can do anything. So anyway, we're actually going to place, you know what, I'll do it later. But I did want to post just because, just give me, actually come along with me. You know what, I'll wait until the end of the show. I'll wait until the end of the show for that. That's no big deal. But I do want to get that out. Let's go over that. Let me cancel this. Look at that, man. Ethereum has broken out. This is the first time in 3 months. that some people use. Yeah, they have two types of glasses that you can use. It doesn't really blind me. Like on my side, it doesn't hurt me too much. But I know while I'm recording, it looks super bright, but it actually doesn't affect me too much. I've got my glasses that does the same thing. It's called like blue shift or something that they can put into the glasses, and it's better for computer. Whatever. I don't use it, but I'm sure it'd be good. Anyway, this is a breakout in Ethereum, man. Are you seeing this? This has not happened in months. I mean, even price moving around too much for Ethereum. We were all the way up. Where's our all-time high? Dude, I'm 38, so we're not far off. I don't know if you thought I was younger, but my 38-year-old eyes are also not doing that great. That's why I usually wear my glasses a lot, especially when I use Mr. Gade. How are you, buddy? Glad you can join us. So, check it out. We just broke out of Ethereum, by the way. So just in case you're trading Ethereum, in my opinion, and now remember, take this all together. If Bitcoin is going to be in its reversal, which let's just say it is, this is the time to buy Ethereum right now. Do you understand? This is Ethereum's breakout. Let's look at it. If I get in closer, this is a big deal. Okay, this is another big deal. It's another indication that the market is changing. Guys, grab onto it, especially if you've never experienced a bull market. I know that's kind of crazy because I've been doing this for a long time, but we have some people that are brand new. And in fact, some people are so new that they've only been here for the last 3 months. And guess what? We've been in a bear market the last 3 months. So they only know what like pain and suffering looks like. I mean, but just like that's the truth. So the change is coming, and I will be here to capture it for you guys, and we can put it all together. And I'm letting you know now, Ethereum is in a buy. This is the time to buy. It got all the way down to 2,100, right? So right now it's at 3K. It maxed out at almost 5K. So that's a breakout. I actually have to post. I have to post about this immediately when the show is over. Ethereum breakout. I might make a video for TradingView, but either way, guys, that is wow. Like I actually have to trade that when the show is over and make a video. Trade and video. Okay, so let's go over some new coin, boys and girls. So there's not a whole lot. There's 5 tonight. Are you ready for these? So these are the new coin we're going over tonight. Leo, KDA, GALA, IOTX. Now I think I've gone over IOTX because I might have that saved actually. I don't. I feel like I've gone over IOTX before. And what? Well, wait. The last one is ZEC or ZEC. So Leo, KDA, GALA, IOTX, and ZEC. Those are going to be the new coin that I've discovered today that we're going to go over. We're just going to go over the TA. We're not going to go into the actual coin, what it does, and all that crap. We're just looking at TA. You're trading IOTX right now on a long scalp. Are you doing it on KuCoin? Is that a future? Did you place a future? KuCoin futures? Okay, cool. Very cool. Let's see. So we have to go over IOTX anyway. So let's go over it first. Could have sworn I had it, man. I could have sworn I looked at this before. Like I swear I've had it. See, look. I've got mappings on this. I've absolutely gone over this before. Oh, but you know what? This mapping is from October, November, so maybe it's just been a while. But it should be in my list. I don't know why it's not. So now I got to add it IOTX US, and then we want KuCoin. All right. And now it's there forever. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So, okay. So before we go on to IOTX, I just want to look at your comment about Ethereum. So we're going to go back to IOTX. That'll be the first coin we do. But I want to look after because you're asking a very specific entry and exit question. And to me, those are very important questions. So you're saying 30-30 support bounce, a good entry on Ethereum. So here's the problem is it wasn't like a crazy breakout. See? So it almost even turned into a fake out here. So So it really depends on how you want to run the trade. Let's see. So from the breakout, our current support is here. All right, we know that. And so that's the reason why you're mentioning 30-30, and you're correct. That would be the typical lowest point. So it really depends on how you feel. If you feel like it's going to get back down to 30-30, you can wait. In my opinion, if it's at 3,100 right now, it depends on how much you want to trade Ethereum. You know what I mean? Like if you're feeling good about 3,100 and you're not worried about it falling, get it. You know what I mean? Get it. And don't scalp it. This, like Ethereum BTC, I know we can scalp this stuff, but dude, this is a reversal point. Like in 6 months, this could be like 7,000. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to scalp it, you are more than welcome to. This is a breakout. It almost turned into a fake out. So like, because there isn't a lot of strength in this breakout, I'm a little leery. You know what I mean? Like I might wait to place the order, but I'm definitely, when the show is over, I'm going to place a big order, and yeah, make it a long and just see if I can get back out. So if I were to place the order there, let's if I place the order here, okay, let's just say I place it at 3,100, okay? Placing it at 3,100. I'm going to put my stop loss back inside of the tunnel. So at that point, it's going to be around 29.70. So let's say I put my stop loss 29.60. That's fair, right? Because then we're actually like inside the pattern a little bit more. You know what I mean? Even all the way down to 29.50. But you get the point. You want to make sure, because the trade didn't work out, if it gets back into the tunnel, right? Right. So you want to dig your stop loss in there pretty good, because like, what if it comes down here? But what if it bounces down and gets to the point where it bounces off the top of this pattern? You don't want to put your stop loss in too soon, too high. You know what I mean? So just if you're putting the stop loss, definitely make sure it's in, at least give it a little bit of oomph inside of the actual pattern. And then if you're looking for an exit, well, you have a couple. You've got there. That's a nice spot. This I like even better. I like that spot better. But you do have these really nice points up here. Check this out. All right, so if you guys are like, this would be an example of entry and exit points right now. Okay, if you were to trade Ethereum right this very second. So we are dealing with the entry at being at around, we'll just say 3,100. Stop loss is going to be around 29. I mean, I'm comfortable with it being even like 2,900. I don't care. Because so many different things can happen that I don't mind putting my stop loss deeper into a pattern if I'm feeling good. So you could even go all the way down to 2,900, like whatever. It depends on your level of risk. Remember that. And then take profit number one, 38.43. Take profit number two, 40.70. 40. Yeah. Take profit number 3, 4,500 ish. We'll say, yeah, 4,500 is fine. No, we want it sooner than that. So we're actually going to say 4,440 because remember you want to hit that profit lower than your resistance point, so it actually gets there. You know what I mean? So if this is your resistance point, you want your take profit under your resistance point, so it'll get in that area before it gets to resistance. Does that make sense? And the last point that I see for now, like a comfortable point, is 47. We'll say 47.30. So there you go. There is going to be your entry at 3,100. And you know what? Just so you can see it visually, we're going to say 38.40. Okay, 38.40 would be a decent exit or a take profit spot. Let's say 40.46. Where am I at here? Yeah, 40.46. What did I say earlier? 40.40. That's fine. Okay, then we want our next spot that would be decent. We'll say 44.50. And our final, now I'm sure we're not going to reach this point soon, but that's what I mean about it being a long-term type deal. And there's 2 resistance points here. So I'm actually going to feed off of the lower one because at this point, we're going to be so high up there that we can turn this into an area. We can turn this last piece into a resistance area. So we're not going to say a specific price, but we're going to say the 4,700 area. So there you go. And you know what? Just to get it on screen, entry, what did we say? 3,100. Like, if this is the reversal time, then this is it, man. This is the time. This is the time to get in if this is a breakout. And then you say, I'm feeling bearish on BTC right now. So BTC to me, if you're asking me, I think, I mean, you're saying it feels weak. I think we are exactly where we should be. And the reason I feel that way is because we broke that 4,500, which was a big deal, and we are chilling. We bounced off of the uptrend line. Okay, I don't know if you knew that. We bounced off the main uptrend line. Super important because that means that the strength is there. Like literally, dude. That's what that means. If we bounced off that main uptrend, to me, it means that the strength is there. Now, is it? I don't really know. That's just how I feel on it. You feel bearish? I feel bullish. Who knows who's right? But I think we're going to see this, by the way, for BTC. Okay, that's just my opinion. That's what I think. That's going to actually be the TA that I wind up putting out because I think that to me just like makes sense. We're going to see something along those lines, that kind of pattern. Okay, all right, let's go to IOTX. Now, this is interesting. So we have this long downtrend. We have a reversal point. So right now, IOTX, just going off of how we just placed that, that's a reversal. Fake out and jump out to a new level. I mean, if we lose the main uptrend, we're screwed again. You know what I mean? That's why I don't think it'll just easily happen. The main uptrend line is not some bullshit support or resistance. The main uptrend line is the bull life of Bitcoin. So, I mean, if we're don't have enough strength and we break that, we can be totally screwed again. I don't think we're going to be screwed again. So that's why I don't think we're going to crack that line. Like if we're bouncing off of that line already, I think the strength is here. That's how I see it. And Zach, if you're doing it, you're in a reversal. This absolutely could be considered a triangle break. Let's check that out. That could totally be a triangle break, dude. Yeah, but a short term drop isn't weakness. You're saying you're feeling bullish and it's feeling weak. Dropping down to even 40K wouldn't be weak, right? I mean, down here, because now we have that's not weakness at all. If you're asking me, this is fine. In fact, that's even better because then we can get in on some sale prices down there before the bull run. So weakness to me would be uh, below 40K. That's my 2 cents. It's my 2 cents. But that would be like real weakness, whereas like you might even want to abandon ship. Listen, if we get back under this uptrend line, bad, bad stuff. So there you go, man. This is IOTX right now. It's definitely on a breakout from this flat bottom triangle. It's looking good. It could continue. I might even trade it. I don't know if this is on KuCoin futures. I guess that is where you're trading it, right? Where is it? Is it on there? Is it on KuCoin futures? Why don't I see it? Was it added there recently? Like the perp version. Oh, so maybe they don't have it. So it's not on there. Okay. From what I can tell. Anyway, IOTX looks like it's in a breakout. It's on KuCoin futures, then why in the heck can't I find it? Why can't I find the perp version? IOTX USDT. There's a perp version for Binance. They don't have the chart. Thank you. That explains it. So anyway, we have a breakout right now for IOTX. Let's continue. We're going to go over Leo. I've never messed with this coin. I've never checked it out. So let's check it out now. This is the first time I've even heard of it. I don't even know if I can. Let's see. Okay. So let's go with this guy. Ooh, all right. Whoa, this could get interesting. So again, guys, this is Leo, Leo USDT. I don't know if that's on any exchanges that we can get into, to be honest. FTX, I think we can get into. I don't know. Can we get into Bitfinex? I guess we can. But anyway, so Leo, if you wanted to check out Leo, Leo has jumped from its point over 100%. So that's another reason why we're checking this out, is because I go through the daily bubbles and I check out the bubbles to see like what's of interest, what's moving in the market, and Leo was up there today. So it's definitely something I've got down in my charts now. Man, price was even lower than a cent for a while, and now it got all the way up to $9.30 today. So that is now, of course, the under a penny was last year I'm talking about. So it definitely has had a nice uptrend, and who knows where that's going to go from here, because man, that is called parabolic movement for you guys. Every once in a while you'll hear me say parabolic. That right there, this candle and what it looks like, that is called parabolic movement when price fires up like that. Cool. Leo, looking interesting. I might check that out. The next one is going to be KDA. We'll go with KuCoin. Good old KuCoin. Ooh, KDA started all the way up at 88. Sunk immediately. You're going to see that all over in crypto, by the way. Clearly, I must have charted this before because I have info on here. But look how far back. So I guess back in November, I checked this out. It is not on my big list. It's not on my big list. I don't think it is anyway. No. So where are we at? Look, guys, just like everything else, look, to me, look, That's a reversal. This is another flat bottom triangle. Whoa, that's the wrong one. Look at that. Now, of course, I could move this up. Why don't we move this up? That's a flat bottom triangle, boys and girls, right there. So check that out. We have another breakout. Now you can ask yourself, DeMarco, why do we have all these breakouts? Because Bitcoin just broke out. You know, a couple days ago, it broke out. Well, it's telling the market it's time for reversal. That's what everything is signaling. So every time I get excited when I say Bitcoin is definitely in reversal, the market is also saying, yeah, reversal sounds good. And it's doing it. So it got to an all-time high of 28. This was back in November. At the lowest it got since then is going to be $4.30. And right now it's almost back up to $10. That's a breakout, just like we had on Ethereum and just like we had on the IOTX. Like, this is great. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. BTC is dumping? What do you mean BTC is dumping? How do you figure it's dumping? Where's the dumping? Come on, Zach. Where's the dumping? This is consolidation. That's why the rest of the market is just doing okay. We're not falling. Nothing's dumping. This is consolidation. All we've done is rise for the most part. 15-minute? Yeah, but dude, you can't count the 15-minute. And what do you mean dumping? How is this dumping? Zach, that's... Come on, man. Now, you know what? I guess it's dumping if you're scalping it, but that's not like dumping. What is this? Isn't even... It's 1%. It's 1%. Yeah, but that's not the same thing as dumping. Just remember, when you're texting that, I don't understand what you mean. So when you say BTC is dumping, that means I better see a massive red candle that's going to the floor. That's what a dump is. This is just price action, dude. It might kill your long, but it's not dumping. It's just price action. And we are in... where's your stop loss? Your stop loss should be underneath your stop loss should be all the way down at 42,430. So what long do you have placed? Because anything that you're scalping in here on a long, you should be underneath the pattern. And the opposite with if you're shorting it. This is where you place your stop loss, and this is where you place your stop loss if you're doing a long. So why are you busting up shorts here? You really, you gotta, I don't know what we're gonna do with you. Well, now what about it? You mean this dumping is going to kill? Okay, so what you're saying is BTC falling is going to kill your IOTX. Now, that is a possibility. I mean, it's possible. Remember, they don't always match. If IOTX is doing well on its own, that doesn't absolutely mean. Remember, it's not absolute. It's a measurement. It's not saying that it absolutely will fall. It means, this is why I always say it this way, it just means that there is a higher chance of it falling. That has nothing to do with it actually controlling the price. Things pump all the time, and sometimes BTC doesn't do well. Things can act on their own. So it's like seriously like 70% on its own and 25% by Bitcoin. And it was actually at the same time, if you can see that Bitcoin isn't affecting your coin, then it's not going to affect it anytime soon, right? So if IOTX is going up, while Bitcoin is going down, then just ignore Bitcoin because clearly it's not affecting it. You see what I'm saying? Where's your stop loss for IOTX? Late entry at 1 point. Where's your stop loss for IOTX? I'm just curious. And then we're going to move on to GALA. We checked out a little bit of KDA. KDA does look interesting. There's an absolute breakout in KDA right now. Man, that could be something I check out. Where's your IOTX? If you get it to me, I want to entry was at 106, but I'm going to move it into profit. $1.06. That's where you got in. So you got up in. Wait a minute, 106. Oh, okay. So $1.06. Got it. I mean, I'm hoping that's what you're trying to tell me. And dude, just put your stop loss down here. Put your stop loss down here because this is the green candle. So this would be a nice area that you don't want to fall in. If you wanted to be super safe, by the way. Oh, the stop loss is at 0.106. Let's see. Why? Why do you have it at 106? That's part of consolidation. You don't want to do that. See, we got to brush up on your scalping, dude, because clearly you're not scalping properly. You don't want the stop loss as part of consolidation because it's going to hit 106 again. You expect it to. That's how price moves, my brother. So this is the new box, right? Let's look. This is the new box. If that's the new box and your stop loss is at 106, well, dude, that's part of the box. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's just, when did you get in? When did you get into the trade? I thought you got in at 106. That's why I was, you got in at 107? Wait a minute. You got in at $1.07 and you put the stop loss at $1.06? Am I understanding that correctly? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I'm not sure how you're developing your scalping. We might have to work on how you're developing your scalping. Unless I'm totally not understanding what you're doing. That's possible. But if you started a trade at $1.07 and your stop loss is $1.06, I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. That's like right there. That's one little boop. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. But I also don't know how much interference Bitcoin is going to do versus IOTX. So it might not clearly make a whole lot of difference. You know what I mean? But yeah. So there we go. IOTX could be a breakout. Now, it would have been nice to get in early on the breakout, too. It would have been nice to get in somewheres in here, 80 cents, something like that. And then enjoy the breakout here too. Well, this was the breakout, so enjoy this pump and then carry on. And what you do is you would move your stop loss. You know what I mean? You'd have the stop loss down here, depending on where you ordered it here. And then as price rose, you take your stop loss, you change it. So then you change it to 85. Then you move it up. Oh, we just busted out of here. Great. Once we hit this point right here, I would have moved it immediately up to about a 0.1 even. So you know what I mean? That's how you take your stop loss and move it up. But you should always put it down to a certain point, at least when you're stopping, so it gives yourself some breathing room. Or else it's just going to usually cancel the trade immediately. You got to give yourself some space. We're going to go over GALA. GALA. Now, GALA is... I have a few friends that trade GALA. I do not trade GALA. I've heard good things. Oh, and what do we have, guys? What do we have? What do we have, boys? Zach, what do we have? What is that? What is it? What kind of pattern is it? And what's it doing? I mean, come on. I think you got it. If anybody else knows, you're more than welcome to tell the room. But we're going to look at this for a second. What do we have? What do we see? Because this is what I mean. When you start doing TA so much, I don't even need to draw any lines, and I already know what's happening. So I'm curious. If you know what's happening here, tell us. If not, it's no big deal. We'll move on to ZEC in a second. Actually, let's go back to ZEC for just a second. Let's actually check it out. Because I don't know anything about that either. ZEC. again, and this is going to be on Gala too, so I guess I'm just going to give it away at this point. But breakout, breakout, and that's not going to be really a triangle. See, the triangle you could say is then down here kind of deal, but everything is doing a reversal. So we have another. So this is the 3 hour. So the 6, you would find it that way. This could be your triangle, or if you wanted it to, this could be your tunnel, depending on how you want to define it. But again, all we're trying to do is confine price to an area. And once we have that area defined, we're good to go until it breaks out of the area. And that's when it gets important. Let's go back over to Gala real quick. What do we have? We've got another triangle, baby. This is like literally what? Like the 5th one? And again, why are we getting these triangles, guys? Why are we getting these triangles? Why are we getting these triangles with reversals? Because Bitcoin is strong. That's what I would say. The market is reacting to Bitcoin being on a reversal, and all these alts all over the place are going into a reversal on themselves. So that's what you're seeing. That's all the type of reaction you're seeing in the market. And of course, the biggest one that did that tonight is Ethereum. I do have to make a video about that, and I do have to make some other stuff about that. All right, guys, we went over a lot. I am 45 minutes in. So Zach, you know what? You were right. If there's any other, oh, I want to go over looks. That's right. We'll go over looks. If there's anything you guys want to go over, of course, just tell me. We can check it out. If my man, I know Danny was in here. If my man, Mr. Gade, wants to tell me he wants me to look into something, tell me, brother. We'll check it out tonight. I want you to see this charting, and the more charting you learn, you will understand things more and more and more, and you'll profit more and more and more, and that's just how it's going to go. If we don't have anything else that you guys want to check out, that's fine too. I did want to look at looks. So looks, I guess, is having a bad time. Now look what happened with looks. Check it out. Looks busted out of its wedge. So that's a bear exit. So this would have been a short. So when I see Denny, I'll let him know that we did some TA on this for him. But as you can see, this was a wedge pattern. We had the possibility of breaking out, breaking bull or breaking bear, and the entire wedge pattern has now broken bear. So now what we do, we have the breakout, right? Okay, great. We can reset the pattern, and now what we have is a larger wedge. That's really all we have. Now this was also at the same time, this is the uptrend. So we are going to leave that as a secondary line. Maybe we can use that in the future, but looks could be in trouble because the uptrend line is clearly hurting. So, you know, who knows? So if that's it, guys, we will call it a night. We've been going for 50 minutes. I didn't want to go over half an hour. I have some stuff to deal with, but yeah, if that's it, then we can rock and roll for the night, and then we will get back Friday night. So yeah, we almost got an hour show in. That's not bad. Thanks for coming out, guys. Tuesday night, Conquering Crypto Live. I've got some updates of TA to do. So if you want to check my trading view later on or whatever, there are some trades I'm going to be posting about because it's very important that Ethereum just broke out. But that's going to do it for me. My name is DeMarco, Conquering Crypto Live, Tuesday night. You can find most of us on Facebook. You can find me on Discord, TikTok. If you want to tip me, Venmo, TradingView, and, you know, Instagram, all those good things. And yeah. Yeah, so let's see what happens with it, man. If we, so I don't know how much it's going to be actual TA. You know what I mean? I don't know how much actual technical analysis it's going to see. Mr. Gade, come by anytime, man. Glad to have you. Is there any, like I said earlier, if there's anything else you want to look at, just let me know. So, Zach, it's not going to be like a TA kind of, but it's definitely going to be like a, hey, look, Ethereum has broken out. This is what possibilities could happen. I would like to write it tonight, but I don't like how close it's getting to this line. I don't want it to turn into a fake out, so we'll see. I think I'm going to let it play out a little bit more, and then maybe I'll place my order. But at this point, this looks real nice, man. We said 3,100 earlier. It's at 3078, but this is still, to me, a good area. This is like, it's on a breakout. It's at the bottom of a breakout. And if you were going to place a stop loss, of course, just place it inside the tunnel, because then you know if it's a breakout, stop loss hits, you're good to go. You know what I mean? Guys, that's going to do it for me. Yes. So it's close to, well, so it already had this support bounce right here. If you're talking about Ethereum, it already had one. So this was the support bounce it was given. So this is also the breakout point. So 3040 is not only the breakout point, but it's also the support bounce point. We have to now see what comes after this. Is it going to bounce a little bit higher like it seems to want to do? Is it going to bounce back down on this line? So off the top of the triangle? Well, I mean, so yeah, but that, what I'm saying is it could bounce off the top of the triangle, but a support has already been developed, is what I'm saying. It didn't bounce down here. You know what I mean? It didn't bounce down on the top of the top. You know what I mean? But it bounced up here. Where you have it marked? I've got it marked up here, though. See? This is just what could happen. This is the mark, if that's what you mean. This is the spot that it actually did bounce off of right there. So that's why we have to see what happens with that. It's still possible that it could fall below that and bounce off of the top of the pattern. But for right now, it missed it by, like, I don't know, however big this is, between 280 and 3040. So it missed, like, with that big of a gap. So we'll have to see if it goes back down further, but we know once we have a support point, right? So we know we have a support point after the breakout. So for now, we're going to use that guy right there until we get new price. And if it goes down and bounces off the pattern, that's actually just as good. That's another spot. Yeah, you confuse me all night long. I don't think you realize that I'm dealing with reading text and trying to put it onto a charting program. So unless you explain things well, I can only do so much with text. So when you say, like, you got to explain that beforehand, or else I'm not going to know what you're talking about. Anyway, that's it for tonight, guys. We will be back Friday night, and I will be putting up stuff left and right. And yeah, we'll get back to us Friday and have some fun. Take care for now, y'all.